What's up, everybody? So I was in the house channel surfing just now, right? And I came across BET. Remember, BET was BET stands for Black Entertainment Television, and it's not owned by black people anymore. It's owned by Mr. Charlie. So whenever you hear me say Mr. Charlie, when I say Mr. Charlie, I'm talking about white people. Or another word, you know, when people talk about the Illuminati this, the Illuminati that, another word for Illuminati is white supremacy. That's all it is. Real simple. But back to what I was saying is, like, I was channel surfing and shit. I came across BET, and BET has a network called Centric, and Centric is designed for black women. That's what it says, Centric designed for black women. But what do they mean it's designed for black women? And why would you have a channel designed for black women? Why wouldn't you have a channel designed for white women? But they do. It's just called American women. Why wouldn't you have a channel designed for black men? You know what I'm saying? That's because society does not want to see strong black families. Mr. Charlie does not want to see strong black families. Mr. Charlie does not want to have strong, productive black people in society. They would rather have us behind bars. That's what black people was doing for ourselves. At one time, Mr. Charlie would go through the towns and burn the whole town down. You know, because Mr. Charlie wants you to depend on him at all times. That's why. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Why would you have a channel just for black women? This is just another divide and conquer ploy. That's why. It's just like the whole civil rights movement. The whole civil rights movement originated with black people trying to correct poverty and slavery. But then everything else was thrown into the civil rights movement. The women's lib movement was thrown into the civil rights movement, and civil rights became women against men. And that's what you got going on now. And this is just another divide and conquer ploy with this BET network centric designed for black women. Why would you have a channel just designed for black women? This shit makes no sense. What about the black man? What about the black family? Once you have strong, productive black families in America, we will be better for everybody else besides black men going back and forth to jail. You know, this is bullshit, man. This is just another divide and conquer ploy by Mr. Charlie, a.k.a. the Illuminati, a.k.a. white supremacy. That's all it is. That's why I be telling people, that's why Claude Anderson was saying it's not all about education necessarily in America. Because the only thing education do is teach you how to work for Mr. Charlie. What black people need to do is start practicing group economics. And with the money, with the economical base, you can have better politicians. And with better politicians, you can have a better court system. And then you go to media, because media is used to indoctrinate people. And black people have no media base also. Like I said before, that's why when Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, and Bill O'Reilly talk shit about black people, you have nobody up there to defend black people but Al Sharpton. And Al Sharpton, I think he means well, but I really don't think he knows what he's doing up there. But that's what black people also need. We need to have media, because the whole purpose of television is to indoctrinate people. That's why when you see this dumb shit on TV, there's always a black man with his hands, you know, tied behind his back and handcuffs or some shit, going back and forth to jail. So that's what black people need. We need an economical base. With an economical base, you can have better politicians. With better politicians, you can have a better court system. Then you go to media. Then you go to education. But the way education is right now is not really good for black people per se necessarily. We need more skills. We need to go to more trade skills. Because like I said before, when you come out of a trade school, you have a skill. And you're more likely to be able to find a job in that field that you went to school for. But when you go to college, you always can't find a job that you went to school for, and you got to pay back the money. So now you buried in debt, and you can't find a job. So that's just it. Come on, black people. Wake up, use your head, and think. And stop watching that dumb shit on TV. All right? Peace.